One thing every writers are terrified of is writer's block. Writer's block is this strange feelings when all of those ideas inside your head suddenly disappear, and even writing the most simple sentence seems impossible. Uh, it can it can come to the point where it will affect the writers that it's frustrated and exhausted. Maybe tasks seems impossible to finish, deadlines start to catching up, and eventually the pressure slowly builds up. And at the same time, many writers will begin to doubt themselves whether they are truly talented, if their creativity is still there, and whether all of those are finally disappeared and as time comes. And this emotional weight can heavily affect the writer's emotional being. However, even though all of those bad things happens during writer's block, there are some good parts where writers can reflect on. Of me personally, when I do come to writer blocks myself, um, I try to slow down and think when before I try to write something. What I begin to ask questions like, what do I want to do? What do I want to write? What is my purpose of writing this? And maybe try during this reflections I will try to think of any other ideas, basically brainstormings if you will. And other part is that by writer's block, it's slowly going to push writers or me to try experiment. And by experiment, I mean maybe trying out different writing styles, uh, explore genres, and maybe play around with your own characters, and just trying something new where I haven't touched it, and maybe that will give me the motivation to write again. Because creativity does not always flow very smoothly, it either can go wrong or could go very well. In the end, writer's block is a way for us to properly understand ourselves. Um, Even though yes, we there's no words that was written on those pages, but it still count as a process, which is also the important part of writing itself. Thank you.